YouTube, what's up? It's Josh, FJ55 Iron Pig. Thank you as always for clicking on that video. What are you looking at? You're looking at my cell phone. Yeah, it's live. Check it out. What am I using? I'm using A to Z Screen Recorder. It's a free download from the App Store. Play Store. I don't know about Android because I don't really use iPhone. Haven't used iPhones in a while. But it's free, and you don't need to root your phone in order to use it, which is really good. And it works quite well, and we're going to find out. Why are you looking at my phone, though? You're looking at my phone because I've said several times that I should do a video on how I make my videos. Because as some of you know, and I mentioned in a previous video a couple ago, I do all of my recording, everything on my phone. I do all my editing on my phone. Why do I do that? Because I don't have the money to buy a nice computer. But it turns out pretty good. I'm fairly happy with the way they turn out. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to watch and tag along with me as I make it. So, yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The apps you're going to use is right here is A to Z Screen Recorder. See the little camera there? A Z Screen Recorder. That's what I'm using to record right now, just so you can follow along. What I use to actually do my editing is PowerDirector. Right there, PowerDirector. You can get the free version. I paid for this one after using it a few times, the free one. I think it was like $1.99 or something. And they keep updated pretty well. So let's go ahead and tap on PowerDirector. PowerDirector, I like it. I mean, it's not insane or anything, like say Corel or Adobe Photoshop, anything like that, but it works. As you can see, you got right there, you have Project 12-11. That's one I already posted. That was a little intro I did. And 4 continents, that's one coming up. The video will probably be called 4 Continents and 1 Archipelago. So what are we going to do? This is what you see when you first load it up. This is your home page for it. And what I want to do is I want to create a new project. That's what we're doing today. You have tutorials right there that show you how to use it. I don't think I use those ever. I just kind of fuddled around. And produce videos. You can look at produce videos you have saved in the app. So, new project. Let's tap on that. What are we going to name this one? I think we're going to name it, and it really doesn't matter because this is just how it's stored on your device. Let's make it all caps. Rjdnavy. Hope you don't mind, man. Done. And right there underneath his name there, you got 16 by 9, or you can do 9 by 16. And if you see the rectangles there, you got either landscape or portrait mode. I do landscape. It's always embarrassing when you record something by accident in portrait mode. So right here you can see, this is the very first page. Up top, you have the back button. You have record button. It looks like a camera. Those are your actual recordings, your video. This one right here is all your pictures. Here, you got a bunch of pictures on here. The music symbol is music that you have on here. You can also download sound clips, which I have. You can do a voiceover, which is pretty handy. I haven't messed around with that too much. And everything you have. Music Maker Jam, don't get excited. I made a bunch of different little songs. And, yeah. It's not supported. That's one thing you gotta watch out for. Some things are not supported. I haven't paid enough attention to it to figure out which ones they are, but I'm sure it's just generally like WAV and MP3 files. So, what are we gonna do? Let me press the back button. And here's what it looks like. That black square is your preview. That's where your video is actually going to show up. Over to the left, you get your back button. That button right there is the one we were just at. This is pretty cool. This is your title creator. You can create a title with a sticker, which is kind of lame in my opinion. It just shows a little like thumbs up thing. Haven't messed with it much. Don't really care for that. But what do you say we just do an easy black background, which we already have, which is nice, and just do a word. Now, these are different ways you can do your animations as far as how your title comes in. I'll give you an example. One I think looks kind of cool is the flip. It does that. So let's back up. You got flocking. I'm only going to show you a couple of these. Let's do that one. Let's do flocking. Oop, too far. Go back to title, flocking. The play button gives you a preview. The plus button adds it. See how it drops right down there and it says PowerDirector? And actually I just kind of screwed up. Let me go ahead and delete this. See the trash can? Bloop. It's gone, just like that. Let's actually insert a photo. Let's find something cool. Oh, here, we'll just insert this. This was the pineapple sage from this year. And you notice this goes to 5 seconds. If you want to make that longer in time, this only works with photos. You tap on it once. You notice the green box with the dots. You tap and hold where you want to drag it. You can make it as long or as short as you need it to be. So let's just go to 10 seconds. Nice round number. Now we're going to slide it backwards. You can move it forward and backwards, see? And as you move it, notice in your viewer, see how the picture's going up and down? You can change that too. Tap on your picture and see a little crayon up here underneath the back arrow. Tap on that. See where it says pan and zoom. You get a lot of options. Pan and zoom, you can flip it, you can duplicate it, you can crop the picture if you want, you can rotate it, you can adjust the color. There's lots of stuff you can do. So pan and zoom, you can do a custom motion. Giving you an example of that, your start position, you just pinch it on the viewer screen. You can't see my fingers. That's the beginning position. The end position, you can expand it all the way out like that if you want. Press play. That's what that does. And notice the progress it's going through. Just like that. So that's nice and cheesy. And it stopped at the end of the video because that's all you have so far. So let's do that. Next we want to add the title. We have a background. And we did that as a placeholder. Because if you go to insert a video without a picture there or a video there, the video will go right over your title. It's a little goofy like that unless you make your own video title and insert. That's a lot of information, sorry. So, title. Got the 2 pages. Tap on title. We said we're going to do flocking. Let's add that. Tap on where it says PowerDirector. You can kind of see where it's kind of purplish there. Just tap on the screen. You can get a new. You can edit it. So we're going to delete that because, well, we're not just going to put PowerDirector in there. We're going to make it a little more personal. And yes, Rjdnavy. There you go, Ron. Now, if you hit the check mark, that means that's how you want it to be. It'll be black lettering that big on your screen. I don't want it to be that, so I'm going to hit the crayon. That's your edit button, your title editor. Now, if you notice on the left-hand side, you have 3 A's. The first A is just the normal text, how it is. So we're going to hit the B button. We're going to make it bold. And if you notice, it's circled by an edit box. And there's a circle going counterclockwise. 2 arrows. Tap on that, and you drag your finger across. You can make it huge. You can slide your finger left or right. So let's make it a little exciting. How about, then you just tap in the center of the box. That's what I do. To move it around your screen. Like so. Don't worry about the R being cut off. There's a little bit of room under there. Now, since Ron is former Navy, just like myself, we're going to change the color. So you have your color options here, right? So that's a nice royal blue. Go to the second A with the where it has a little highlight, because that's what we're going to do. This is highlights. Now you got to pick your color. I'm going to pick gold. Blue and gold, baby. And you use your slider. So you can make it obnoxious like that. Or you can slide it down. That looks tasteful right there. We're going to stay there. And the third one is a shadow. We're not going to mess with shadow because it's a black background. And that's good. Now if you want to play it, you just hit the play button or you tap on the screen. Right there. And there you go. There's a quick little title. Didn't take long at all. It doesn't take long at all, really. It takes longer to explain it than anything else. Now, I think we're going to have his name go all the way to the end of the title picture, but we're going to have it start a little late. So, if you notice what I'm doing, if I could tap on it correctly, there we go. Let's see how that looks. Go to the beginning, and if you tap on this screen right here, right on your viewer, you notice you can expand the picture size. So you can look and see how it's going to look for whoever's watching this when it's published. So, play. There you go. Looks like the Y is a little cut off, so if you're a little anal retentive about it, we can fix that. So tap the screen, tap the back button, Tap on your title and see how it's already highlighted. We're going to move this down just a little, right about there. Now if you want, scroll back just by sliding this, like so, see? And you can preview it yourself at your own speed that you want. So as the title comes in, you can move it back and forth just by sliding your finger across your timeline. I like the way that looks. So we got Rjdnavy. Now let's say you want to add some music to this. Wherever you want, I'm going to go to the very beginning of the video to start the music. Tap on, underneath the back arrow, you have the film strip and the music note. Tap there. Tap on the music note. And let's find some music to play. Now I got some music on here, but we also have some sound clips. Give you an example. Let's look at animals. I don't want to hear a cat. How about a frog? Just tap play. I'll pass on that. That was just a quick little example. Let's go to music. And I know that song's kind of boring. Here we go, here's some. What's this breakbeat background sound like? Let's go ahead and stop that. You have a plus symbol that showed up. If you have a plus symbol that shows up there, that means you can add that music file to your video. It doesn't mean that it's not copyright protected, it just means that format is compatible with PowerDirector. So let's tap the back button, tap it one more time, and let's preview it. And you notice how you have the sound waves down here in purple. It actually shows you, and that's good if you pay attention to how the sound's coming out through the sound waves. You can kind of edit it down to exactly how you want it. This song actually works out pretty good as far as I like it. So let's make it big screen and kind of view how it looks. This is working out better than I thought. I literally just thought of it like a minute or two before I started recording. So let's add something else. What should we add here? You can see what we have for pictures. Frame is kind of cool. It's a nice little app for your backgrounds or wallpapers. Camera. Oh, you know what? Let's go to video. I took some video, some obnoxious video, and right here you have Action Director, which is another like PowerDirector. But that's something else. Camera is where I'm going to go. These are all my videos I have on here right now. Let's go to camera. This dark one, this very first one right here, we're just going to plug it in, is the International Space Station going overhead yesterday, which is cool. I'm sorry, 2 days ago, which would be Monday night. And I recorded it. It's obnoxious because my dogs are barking like crazy in the background. As soon as I hit record, they start going crazy. So let's take a look and see how it looks for us. Let's go big.
That is the International Space Station right there.
You can adjust your audio volume as well. So how do you do that? Great question. Tap on your audio file, and you notice over here you have edit, and you have this other button, I don't know what that would be called, it's like a tuning fork, and then you have trash. Or see the music symbol all the way at the bottom on the left hand side, tap that, and you get this. This is your audio mixing. The first one is your video volume, so if you want my dogs to be quiet, we turn that down, and you have 2 music tracks you can go at the same time. So I actually want to turn the music down just a little bit. It seems a little harsh for the video. So let's do that and see what happens. I'm going to play it. We'll fast forward.
That is the International Space Station.
And it goes for a little while longer. This is going to be the whole video for the most part. So let's go to the very end. Right at the end here, we're going to put a thank you for watching type of deal. And something's going on. Here we go. There we go. I think that I have a picture of thank you for watching. Let's see. I think I put that in screenshots. In fact, I just downloaded this picture. Let's use this instead. Creative on the fly. Creative on the fly. So right now, there we go. That's what we're going to use. We're going to use that. So let's hit our title creator. Title. And this time, we're just going to do a default. All it does is show up. Nothing crazy, nothing goofy, nothing funny. Tap on the title. Tap on it on the screen. Tap here again to edit. Make it nice and easy. I like caps. I think it looks good. So we're doing thank you for watching. I use swipe. I like swipe. We're going to hit the edit button. Now, you can justify left, right, or center. Right now it's to the left. That's what center looks like. That's to right. I like center. I want it centered. I just like the way it looks. We're going to do bold. We're going to increase the size a little bit. And you know what? I kind of like the way that sucker looks. Underneath these color bars, underneath the red and black one here, this is your opacity. How opaque is it going to be? See how it disappears? How transparent is it? Right there. That's what I want. Actually, white kind of looks good. I like that. I'm just going to leave it like that. Nice and simple. What do you guys think? So let's rewind it just a little bit and hit play. Thank you for watching, just like that. So there you go. Let's watch the video all the way through. Thank you for being patient and watching it to the end.
That is the International Space Station right
So there you are. That's the video. So what do you do now? You got the video where you want it. So up on the top right hand corner, you got the film strip with the arrow pointing to the right. Tap there. We're going to save the project, and I recommend saving it periodically throughout, just in case something happens. It's saved. You can always restore just a little bit of it. Now we're going to produce it. Look at your options. Save gallery, or on your SD card. That's what I'm going to do. You can share it directly to Facebook once it's done, to YouTube directly. You got more output options. You can export your project to the cloud at Cyberlink. So we're just going to save it to the gallery. You have options of standard definition, high definition, or full HD, and you have more options. Internal storage is where I put it on my phone. Bitrate, better quality. You got standard or smaller size. I like better quality. You can even change your frame rate. 24 frames per second, 30 or 60. I'm going with 60. Hit OK. Produce. It's really that simple. And you can see how fast it's going. I'm going to kind of talk while that's loading up. I like the space station. This year I've only been able to watch it a couple of times that I remember to go outside and watch it. I think it's so cool that we have dudes and dudettes up there in space floating around, traveling at over 17,000 miles per hour. I think that's just so dang cool. What time is it? Because I have to go to work today. Okay. Yeah, this works pretty quick there. Let's see what else we got. Oh, I was watching Ebomi talking about his, what is that, Red Hot whiskey or whatever it was. And if you're curious about what launcher I'm using for my phone, if any of you get into customizing your phone at all, I use Nova Launcher Prime. I like it. It's really cool. I especially like being able to put my phone on landscape and it follows. So we're almost done. And you get 3 options when it's done. I'm sorry, 2 options. You can press OK, or you can play it now to watch it. I'm just going to press OK. I'm going to hit my home button. Over here on my right, I'm going to bring up all of my apps. As you can see, we're going to go to video. I went all the way down on purpose. There we go. Video. And as you can see, there's some hot sauce videos in there. There's some videos down lower that I'm not going to show you. But you see the very first one on the top, 57 seconds, Rjdnavy Full HD. That is our video right there. We don't need to watch that again. We just watched it. So let's go to YouTube. I already have YouTube open. So we're going to choose YouTube. And we don't need to watch Eric be goofy. I'm going to go to my account, my videos. Here you go. Here's my videos right here. You can see. Check out all those views. Ooh, I'm a baller. You got to watch out. Up in the top here, you see the little arrow with a bar underneath it that's pointing up. Tap on that. That's upload. So we're going to tap on upload. It brings up all the videos on your device. We're going to choose this one right here, the 57-second one, where you can see the space station right there. That little white dot. And we got to put a title in. See how it automatically brings up the video for you? You can, if you want to. You can put YouTube music on there. YouTube has its own little mini thing you can do light editing with. Title. Let's see, let's name this How to Edit Video on Your Phone. Oh, I don't think I mentioned, I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S6. And then we'll put our Rjdnavy on here as well. Just cause. Hopefully this gets him motivated to go do his own video. Tap on next if you want. And here's in the description where you can put, you know, like links, which I should have in there, where it's going to be for PowerDirector. Tap on upload. And you can go back after you've uploaded your video. You can always go back and edit it. While it's uploading, I think you can cancel your upload by tapping on the three dots here next to the video, and it's moving pretty quick. So this is where I'm going to end it, because you don't need to watch the boring process of this happening. When it's done, you'll be able to see it, and well, you are to be watching the video. So when it's all done preparing it, it will upload it, and it'll be all done. It goes pretty quick from your phone. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, smart remarks, you know what to do. Throw them down below. And I hope you guys get into posting YouTube videos. Even if you don't use an editing software like PowerDirector, just RAW is what it might be called. You take video with your phone, and from your phone you directly upload it to YouTube. You can do that as well. I did that for a long time. Thanks for watching. Thanks you for watching? That sounds goofy. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.